That was different.
That was different.
Yeah, I was like, I ain't never had to call in, but okay. I didn't come in through the email today neither.
That's probably why. Oh, you came in just with that thing through the app.
Yeah, through the thing it popped up.
Yeah.
Oh, for me to jump to listen to
And that was the difference.
it. It was. Was it?
Yeah.
Was it?
What about any? That shit is stuck in my head, bro.
What?
Talking about any.
I don't know none of them songs, baby.
I don't know it neither. It just be what you call them, my kids. Then
I know
I'm
you
working
your
with children.
children be watching all that stuff.
Hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys what the topic is gonna be about.
What you say? Okay, I'm
So the,
back.
the
Sorry.
title of the title of the show is called "Go Ahead with All the Green Flags."
Green
So
flag, green flag, green flag.
something told my ankle up. So on tonight's episode, we will be discussing the functionality of green flag. A green flag can be described as a positive sign that indicates a healthy and thriving connection between people.
No.
Our
Cannot.
conversation will consist of deconstructing the difference between green flags and red flags and having the discernment to utilize the information provided after the deconstruction. Of course, we will get off task, talk our sass, and crack several jokes in our West Tennessean lingo.
Oh,
Okay, okay. You got a word?
girl, no. I thought I had one. I deleted it.
Oh no.
I know, right?
Oh, yeah, that's okay. How you
I'm gonna
delete?
find one. Girl, no, cause I be getting them in my emails, and I just be using on Sundays. I try to keep them. Girl, I done deleted all them darn emails. Tired of looking at junk emails. What's today's date?
Today
The
is
10th.
August the 10th, 2025, the day I became an auntie.
Oh, happy birthday, Niecy Pooh.
I know, right? The joker,
Okay, okay.
she
Do it.
grown,
I
25.
know. 25.
Yeah, got you, got you.
It's
Okay.
your birthday. Okay, so the word of the day. This is I like the Merriam-Webster
Okay.
version. Hidebound. The word of the day is hidebound, and it means that
Spell
you are
it.
unwilling. Hidebound. Hidebound.
Okay.
And the definition is unwilling to accept new or different ideas. Okay.
Mm. Now, what's crazy? I stopped on my cards. I'm pulling from my Sacred Geometry Activation Oracle deck. I
Mm.
pulled change. The
Oh.
frequency of change supports our ability to gracefully dance with the forever changing nature of reality, both inward and outward, so that we can appreciate the sweet release of the old and the birth of the new.
Okay, okay, okay.
That's a green flag, boy. You hear me?
Okay. Change the frequency of change and the high bound.
Okay.
If that ain't the same thing, perfect
It,
context.
it really is.
Perfect context.
Yes.
Girl, my
And
stomach is
change is the
bubbling.
only constant that, what I'm saying, we really can. You can always count on something to change.
Yeah, change is the only constant in this world.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Why I got these mosquito bites, but them jokers was not playing no games with your girl.
You was in the country, had to be. If you got
Oh, I
mosquito
was
bites
just
like
sitting
that.
out, I was sitting outside the other day.
Um,
And
Cause my
get me pretty good.
mosquitoes here don't last long, girl. Then they don't even be like mosquito bites. They be looking like little net bites or something.
It might not be mosquito bites. It might be something else.
Be them GMO mosquito bites.
Oh Lord, they done implanted a chip.
The
I just
night face off 2 in the morning.
Girl. I really, that's why I muted it a few minutes ago to prevent that.
That's okay.
It is.
Sometimes you have to do stuff.
TILs. It's gonna be all right.
It sure is. We is going with the changes. You hear me?
Okay, because everything is ever changing. Ever
Man, in life.
changing.
And if you get so stuck in how you feel things are supposed to be within your mind, you're gonna have a hard time.
You're right. Or you might not, because if you dissociate from everything, you just be here. I
That
wonder if
part
people
too.
I wonder if people that dissociate if they have hard time.
No,
Oh, they don't, because they just be like, okay,
it
I don't know
doesn't
what you're talking
matter.
about.
That's
Uh,
cognitive dissonance at its finest.
they be like, la da 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 da, like the dude off of Friday when he was the little homeless dude. He's there. La da 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 da, la da 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 da. He's there.
You
Oh,
almost
they
made
somebody
me
taking the
spit this
shit.
stuff out all over this computer.
Do what?
I said, you almost made me spit out my drink out all over this computer.
That's
Ah,
what I think about cognitive dissonance. That's what I think about.
that's
And he
really
just be
what
scroll,
it is. Cause you just
huh?
be in your own, I said that's really what it is. You just in your own little la la land.
Yeah, bro, just be skipping down the road, homeless in the mug, just taking shit and be like, going on. Listen, that's probably the ultimate cognitive dissonance right there, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't mad at it though.
Me
I
neither.
ain't mad at it. I'm gonna try to practice cognitive. I'm gonna try to practice it for 24 hours. Now let me try it for a week. Now I got to start off small.
Start
Let
with
me try, huh?
2 hours.
Now let me try it for a day.
Okay.
Motherfucker talking to me about something, be like, I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea.
That's what I'm finna do. Shit.
Hey, life probably be way easier because I probably really be thinking about way more than I really need to think about.
Thinking
It really
harder than
don't be
what's
important.
necessary.
Huh?
I said thinking harder than, but you know, people take meds to do that.
You right. Listen.
I don't think I really want to practice. I'd rather just be aware.
Yeah, I like being aware, but I just said I'm gonna do an experiment.
Okay. So
And
are you
everybody
gonna
and
do it like the scientific method?
hell nah, we doing the nigga method. And the nigga method is
It's the
I'm
same
just gonna
thing.
act like I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Are you
And
gonna
I'm gonna just
collect data to see how it
huh,
made your day and shit?
I mean, I guess I could be semi nigga scientific theory, scientific method. But yeah,
And
no. Huh.
I think you should collect a little, at least collect a little, so you can
I'm gonna
report back.
collect data on my feelings and how
That's what I'm talking
easy.
about. How you? That's what I
Yeah,
said. Collect
yeah,
data on how you feel.
yeah. I'm gonna collect data on how I feel, just acting like I don't know nothing that's going on, and like nothing, and no, I don't know nobody. I don't know who
Like
you are.
Clueless, that movie.
Yeah, I'm just gonna act clueless for 24 hours and see how I feel. I might feel lighter. It
You
might be
should.
my new path, the path of unenlightenment.
You stupid.
You know, the Buddha and all them, and Mohammed and Jesus took the path of enlightenment.
You
I'm gonna
finna
take the path of
analyze yourself.
unenlightenment.
I don't
I'm
think you
gonna,
can take. I don't think you can put rose-colored glasses back on.
yeah,
I
you can.
tried it.
You can put on
You gonna
some,
put on. You remember when you had them? Me and Angela had them glasses with a different
yeah,
color tint.
yes.
I liked those glasses, huh?
Those were a whole vibe.
They was a vibe, especially those purple ones.
I'm gonna give me some violet color ones.
That's what I had.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some violet color ones and
That's what I
just
had.
be invisible. Go gadget, invisible for the day. The unenlightened one.
Is you giving me a lot of red flags today? You okay? No, just
Hey, we talking about change. Like maybe I need to do some changes.
maybe we should.
Shake some shit up, man. Just, hey, what's the word gonna happen? Shit.
I don't
You
know.
got probably gonna go back to being enlightened again and be like, well, maybe every once in
You really want to go back to 2010
mm,
mindset?
nah, 2010, I was sad as fuck.
Okay,
I was
that's what's going.
pregnant and sad
Ah, bless
and
him.
fighting for my life, Jesus.
All my life I had to fight.
Oh, right. All my life I had to fight. Had to fight my daddy, had to fight my brothers.
I graduated from college in 2010.
Did
The
you?
first time,
Okay, okay, okay.
I think.
Was that a good year for you?
I can't remember. Probably
Yeah,
not.
yeah, 2010 was shitty. 2010 to about 2013 was all booty hair.
2010. I'm trying to. Girl, I don't know. I might have disassociated from that. Now, I think it was an okay year. I accomplished things. I
Yeah.
think at that time in my life, green flags for me was getting things accomplished that I set my mind to accomplish. I don't think I was at a point in my life to where I could focus on anything emotional. It was just about getting things accomplished.
So you was on autopilot.
Yes.
Okay, 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 okay.
That would be the perfect word to describe it.
I was on autopilot for all the years I worked at Enterprise. I was on autopilot from 2008 to 2017.
Damn. See,
Uh,
people be on, but you know what? When you really think about it, people really be on autopilot. Well, just in general, just for your whole life, you could be on autopilot.
yeah, because going to work is just autopilot this.
Yeah.
You
You just get up and you go do it because you know you have to, and then
have to, yeah.
yeah, do you have to though?
Right.
Do you? That's where I'm at in life. Is do you really have to? Cause this, I promise, I don't understand how we just a floating rock and everybody got credit scores and shit.
Man, because I'm over here whole contemplating bankruptcy. And don't y'all judge me. If y'all do, I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Bankruptcy
Because I'm for
makes
huh?
things. Bankruptcy is not a bad thing. I don't think
It's not. It is not. But they
it's
have
got a
taught
bad
us
stigma
that it
in
is
our
like
culture, but in other cultures, they be filing bankruptcy like playing Uno.
they do.
So
They do. And they are okay with it. And we what it is with us is we worried about saving face and what everybody else gonna think.
right,
They gonna be because bankruptcy is public record.
I
And
know.
so
But only so long.
right.
Well, bankruptcy will save your life if you let it.
It sure will.
So
It sure the fuck will. So I think yeah, I'm really contemplating it because and it's like I'm not doing bad, but like the money that I pay for like credit cards and stuff, nigga, that shit is like got me in a chokehold, bro. Like it has just happened within the last couple of years. I'm just being transparent because I don't even really give a fuck because I know somebody else going through this shit, and we're gonna get on our topic because we got to stray for a second. But the last couple of years, like before, it seemed like before 2 or 3 years ago, the money that I was making was enough to pay my stuff down and
yeah,
be cool. But it's like now it's not. Girl, don't be putting a dent in
no,
none of that shit.
I filed
So,
bankruptcy 10 years ago.
so okay. See, I ain't even fucked up with it.
I wouldn't either.
Shit, cause I really don't need. I need to
All
do
it
whatever I
did was
need to do.
make the people start calling me, and I was like, yes.
Well, ain't nobody calling me. Only people call me is the people talking about we have a loan. We have a debt consolidation loan waiting for you in the loan department. You've been approved, bitch. Get off my line.
All right. That show. Then you call me and you can't. Hold on. You call me and then you. Never mind. I be trying to speak to customer service and customer service be needing a
Girl,
damn
I want to sue.
translator.
I want to sue them people because they call me from a different number. Sometimes they call from a scam likely number, a spam likely number. Then they be calling from real numbers with they be having to check on it, and they be like, "This is from actual city." And then they be calling from all time, and then they be calling all day. They start at 8 o'clock in the morning, and they call me until 10 o'clock at night.
That is a red flag.
That is harassment. Like, and the thing is, these are not creditors. I don't owe these people. My bills and my everything is up to date. These are people trying to give me so-called equity loans, lines of
Okay.
credit.
Or
I
somebody
need to
trying to
sue them.
scam you.
Right. Like, I need to sue these people.
Somebody named VBYCGKFN. Enter the
The end to the left, that's the government. VBYCGKFN.
fuck nigga free.
Hey, I ain't mad at fuck me 40 and fuck nigga free.
That's a good place to be.
That is.
Man,
40 and fuck it. Fuck it, I'm 40.
for
Fuck
real.
it, I'm fabulous and motherfucking 40. That's a lot of fucks.
A lot of F's.
It's a lot of ifs. Oh, okay, guys. So
Okay.
we're gonna be talking about green lights. Green light, dun, 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 dun. Y'all know the Beyonce. Dun, 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 boom, dun, 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 dun. Go, go, go. Oh, oh, go, go. Green light. Boom. Hey, they had a mean saxophone breakdown in that song. That's one of my favorite songs by Beyonce for real. And the video is even fire because she is doing
I
some
don't
good
know which one
dancing.
you're talking about. You're gonna have to show me.
Yeah, I send it to you because that's the one where she dressed up like she had all her girls dressed up in black and they had on like red lipstick and they was dancing on the
Oh,
ballerina.
okay. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
Yes. And
Yeah.
they look like the dude. It was that they took the idea from a dude from the 80s. I can't remember his name. He had red all the girls had on glasses and all black and red lipstick and they were playing guitar, swinging from side to side. And she took it from that. But yeah, green light. Green flag. We always focus on red flags, but we never talk about the green flags. So
Okay.
we're gonna talk about some good things tonight. So green flags, like Kimmy stated before, like in the title, green flags are positive signs that indicate a healthy and thriving connection between people. And when we're talking about it, we're talking in the context of relationships in general, not just a romantic. This could be platonic friendships, relationships
Yeah.
in general, dealing with people. This can be work co-workers, just relationships because we want people to not just be caught up in romantic. Everything is about a
Yeah.
romantic
It's
relationship
not
right now.
about my man, my man, my man.
Right, this is relationships, friendships in general, two people correlating to one another is what we're talking about. So
Right.
green flags are positive signs that indicate a healthy, thriving connection between people. These flags can suggest a strong foundation built on trust, respect, and shared values while fostering and fulfilling a long lasting relationship. So, some common green flags that we do have, common ones that you will see are communication and emotional connection. Those were the main two that I found. Those were the first two.
So
And
what about communication? Like you can come I think communication do be important, but
mhm.
for me communicating and comprehension, like I can talk to you
Yes,
till I'm blue in the face. But if you're not comprehending anything that I'm saying, then I might as well just be quiet.
exactly. And so with communication, we have to learn to communication goes both ways, talking and listening. A lot
Yeah.
of times people fuck up with communication because they don't listen to understand. They don't hear, they just hearing shit. They don't
They
listen to
listen to
understand.
reply.
Yes. That part, and I do that. That's a bad thing that I have. I'm not gonna lie. I'm in this 8-8 portal, y'all got me wide the fuck open. I really am finna just be honest. I'm done hiding behind the facade. But anyways, I digress. But yes, being able to communicate means to be open and honest. The ability to communicate even when it's uncomfortable and communicate with some type of emotional intelligence
Right.
also.
So even when
Like,
your voice gets shaky and you be about to cry.
yes, still
Right.
be able to communicate and say the hard things, because a lot of times people be scared to say the hard things, and that's me too. Like, scared
Yeah.
that I'm gonna hurt somebody's feelings or say something nobody want to hear, but in reality, I'm not doing myself any good or the next person any
All
good.
right, because you're gonna just hold on to it. Like, say if it's something that you know you need to have a conversation about, and you
Hmm.
just hold on to it. Now you're gonna be mad and angry, or feeling however you feel when you go around that setting or that individual.
You're gonna grow resentment.
Excuse me, right? And then it'll just be a place of uncomfortableness for you
Hmm.
when it doesn't have to be, because you holding in something that needs to be communicated.
Exactly. And then the person that communicate you need to communicate it to may not know, or they may know that something needs to be communicated, but you're not doing it. And
Right.
that's in all relationships, but a lot of times people swear that they are good communicators just because they like to talk, and you communicating about little shit like, oh yeah, I'm going here tomorrow. I'm going there, but you're not really communicating. Is being able to communicate how you feel.
Small talk is not the same thing as green
Yeah,
flag communication.
that's correct. Because anybody can give you some small talk.
That's
So
right.
communication includes open and honesty, the ability to communicate even when it's uncomfortable. So that means no stonewalling, ghosting, or going silent.
Ooh, that's a red flag for me.
Those are
If I'm
red flags.
communicating and you
Huh?
and if I'm communicating with somebody and they ignore me,
Yes.
then I'm a
Yeah.
ghost.
So y'all just gonna turn all them green flags to red flags.
You're gonna be at the motherfucking carnival.
So if you stonewall me, I'm gonna ghost you. So we just gonna be.
And then I feel like that's the right solution though, because if it's at a point to where if I'm reaching out and then there's no response or no, and I get people go through things, so even if
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying, you might be going through something and you don't have space, then just
Yeah,
say, hey, I hear what you're saying, whatever or
but I
something,
don't
but
have the
just,
capacity right now.
yeah, and I can respect that, but it's just a whole not no response or no. Guess what?
Yeah.
By the time you get ready to reach back out, I change my number.
So those are red flags. And then the other form, like we said, was active listening, and that's actively listening to understand one another.
Right.
So another big one is emotional connection. And under emotional connections, that you have emotional security, which is usually a secure attachment. We have different attachment styles, but that means that you are confident in yourself, you have self worth, and you accept support. But emotional security is a secure attachment. Emotional availability, which is the ability to, my B's and V's be sounding the same because I got a big ass bottom lip. But
I'm not finna deal with you today.
girl, with the shit, I told you I
I,
don't
I,
give a
I hear
damn.
you. Huh?
I don't give a damn. I'm going back to the old me, bro. It's the old
Uh,
me.
I
Hmm.
ain't mad at it.
Going back to the pre 2002 nigga, when I was in high school, nigga, I was that wild, that YN. You feel me?
Don't be a YN, bro. We old. Well, we're not
Well,
old.
I
We're
I
mature.
be a ON then, shit,
A
ON.
old
But
nigga.
yes,
I can't stand you. But I think in order to have emotional connections of any type, you have to have some type of emotional control.
Yes, I was gonna get to that.
Uh,
You have to have emotional regulation. And
right.
emotional regulation is the ability to understand and manage your own emotions while being empathetic and responsive to whoever the other persons you're dealing with, a partner, friend, whatever, their feelings. That don't
Right.
mean you got to agree with them, but you
You
still
don't.
have to
You
be.
can disagree too. You can agree to disagree. You
Yeah.
can. I just think that in when it comes to the emotional aspect, it needs to be a level of reciprocity.
Yes. And you have to be able to regulate your own emotions. And a lot of times
And it's not my
we're
job to do that.
right. And another thing, you need to be able to regulate your own motherfucking nervous system. Like
Mm.
I see a lot of posts out there, especially like in romantic relationships where a lot of people are like, well, I met a man and he's helping me regulate my nervous system, which that is good. But
Yeah,
I'm realizing that what if that man is not always with you?
right. Now
You're
I'm
going
gonna
to
tell
have
you what I have seen, and I'm gonna give a real life example. I seen where you might have a person that's, excuse me, I drank this pineapple Olipop, whatever that shit. It got me burping
to.
like beer. I ain't drinking beer. I don't drink beer. Anyway, to where the person was so codependent in their relationship that they could make any not one decision. Like, do you think I should sit on the left side of the gym or the right side of the gym? Let me call my man, see what he think.
Right. So
I
you
don't.
waiting on somebody
That's
else to regulate.
that's too much. I feel
Well,
like you should be able to. I feel like even as far as like you know how some people share locations and all this and that or whatever.
hmm
Like I understand the sharing of the location if you going like out of town or something, but
or
just
for just to, or if it's like we're saying, if it's if it's a healthy relationship and it's healthy and it's more so just in case of emergency, yeah. But
right
sharing
that
location just to
part
be like, oh, let me see what this nigga, oh, let me see where she at,
right,
what she
or
do.
you gotta share your location because you cheated and now nobody don't trust nobody.
Right, and that
I
goes
think
back to
that's
emotional
the level of
security.
toxicity that's not cooked.
Yeah. And that goes back to emotional security and attachment styles. There are four type of
Yeah.
attachment styles. You have and you have, well, they group them into four. They may be more, but these are the four that they usually use. Secure attachment, which means you as a person are confident in yourself. You have enough self worth and you accept support, but you are not overly clingy, overly distant. You are okay with the attachments. You don't need that person. It's not a codependency
Right.
relationship. The next one
I
is
feel like I
anxious.
feel like when you are in a situation like when you said it's not needed, you're wanted.
Mm,
Like I don't want to be in any situation where I'm needed unless it's one of my children.
right.
Like I want
Because
you to want me. Like if I'm in a situation where it's a relationship, whether it's platonic, it's work or whatever, I don't want anybody to be like, oh well, we need you to do X, Y, Z or everything's up. I don't want that.
right.
Put me in a like I would rather be in a setting where okay, well we would like for you to do this or I want you because this like even if it's like
hmm
a reason that you that the person is like in a romantic relationship for me, if you can think of reasons as in the why you want to deal with me, like material reasons that you want to deal with a person, then I feel like that's not good.
Because why?
Because you should be able to provide yourself with all this shit.
You right. Why for? And that goes back to being able to regulate your own motherfucking nervous system because that's your shit.
Right.
A
I ain't
motherfucker
saying
might make you feel
no,
relaxed
you
and
might need
comfortable.
some help or whatever. Or just and sometimes in general you just need hugs and to be loved on. That part
Right.
I
And then
understand.
sometimes in general, you just need somebody who's there and that is not all down your back and just not doing the most. It's somebody that you, and that's the green flag, somebody that you're comfortable with, you can be
A safe
yourself with.
place. Yeah.
Yeah, safe space, but don't count on them to regulate your nervous system. That has to be something that you can do on your own. You have to find what makes you feel good, what grounds you, what keeps you in your space.
Right. Let's go outside and be creative. And that's like
Yes.
for me is if say for instance if I was in a relationship and my dude is busy or whatever, then I should be capable of going to find something to do or have friends or
Have
whatever
your
to
own hobbies.
yes, my own yes, my life outside of because I was like relation to me it's one plus one is three because you have one person, another person, and then y'all's relationship as an entity itself.
Yes, and that is another green flag. Independence and healthy hobbies. And that's what my mama always told me because I back in my younger days, I used to be like really anxious about men. Be like, oh, I don't know what he doing. And I got cheated on too.
Yeah.
So I had some issues
Being
that I
cheated
was,
on will make you feel a certain type of way.
yes, I was insecure about it. But my mom told me, she said, well, if you're not going to leave, you need to get you some business and figure out and find you something to
Right.
do.
Let that man cheat
You
in
know
peace.
what? Okay, okay. Basically, if you ain't finna go nowhere, you take care of yourself and get you some business, cause that'll take your mind off of it. But is that cognitive dissonance though?
It is a little bit, but if you know
Uh,
you're not gonna leave, then what is
don't
we like?
don't.
What are you starting all the issues and for just like I
Yeah,
know I admit I was uh communicating with a person before and they was having those same issues, and I was like, well, shit. In our actuality, when you in a situation like that, you really got three choices.
yeah,
You can let that person do what they gonna do in peace. You can do it
yeah.
back, or you can leave.
Yep.
Them your
And if,
options.
and if you're gonna
And
stay,
each one of those options comes with consequences.
yes. And if you're gonna stay, get you some business
Right,
and be peaceful. Find your own peace
right.
and creativity. Because I know that's important. That's what I'm realizing is important for me.
It's self
It's
finding something, having your own things to do.
you're having an outlet for me, a creative outlet.
I
Because I
personally
like to
don't
do
think
stuff.
that you should stay, but if that's your choice, because I know some people have finances and a whole lot of things tied in together, and then if that's how you choose to go about your situation, then that's your business. But
And also too, it may not be a situation where nobody's cheating. Once again, it goes back to
that was just the
attachment
example
style.
that we had used.
Huh?
I said that was just a real life
Yeah, that was
example.
just an example. But even yet, it's still, if you are in a healthy relationship, you still should have your own
Hobby.
independent
Yeah.
and your own hobbies. Yes, that you do to keep your mind sharp. Because what I'm seeing here lately, or what I have seen here lately, a lot of women are dying. Married women are dying early because they have well, they're not even early, like in their 60s and stuff. A lot of women are so used to revolving their lives around their husbands or their mates
And
or their
the
significant
children.
other
Hmm.
and their children, that when they get older, they stop taking care of themselves and they put all of their focus and energy into taking care of their husbands who may be sick, and they lose sight of who they are and forget to take care of themselves.
I feel like a green flag in a man for me is encouraging creativity and outside finding something for your woman or your whatever to do outside of being up under each other all the time.
Right.
And vice versa.
Because
Like if you have this activity or whatever that you like to participate in,
do that shit
like
by yourself.
make
Keep
sure
it
that
for
you
you.
yeah, make sure that you know what I'm saying? Like don't like go do what you're gonna do and I'll see you when you get back.
Right. Now if he want, and if your partner does want to participate, then that's fine. But you have to find something that's yours.
Yeah. Don't lose your idea. I watch so many women do that. It's like you'll get a boyfriend or get involved in something and lose your identity or
Yeah.
lose your willingness
Personality.
to
You
participate in other activities. It's like, oh well, my man want me to do this, or this is what
or
we
a
gonna
lot of
do.
or lose your personality, and your
Yeah,
personality turns into that person that you're dating or that person that you're with.
all
And that's
right.
even with friendships,
Yeah,
work relationships. A lot of people, when they're not rooted in themselves and comfortable with themselves, and that goes back to attachment style.
Well,
Secure
what is it
attachment.
called though? It's got a name and I can't think of it right now.
What?
I can't think of what it's called. But
When
that's
you
got a
change your
name.
personality for
Uh-huh.
other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the name is.
But it's got a name. I can't
It's
think of
got to be a form of codependency too.
it is. It is.
It's got to be. Okay, so what was we talking about?
Green flags.
Green flag. Okay. So the next green flag is
Well, you were talking
emotional.
about the avoidant
Oh yeah, I was talking about the attachment style. So the first one, like I said, was secure attachment, confident, self-worth, accept support. You are securely anchored in who you are. So therefore you can have a relationship with another secure person. You are secure in a relationship and outside a relationship, secure with yourself. The next one is anxious attachment. That is a clingy, highly emotional, and seeks reassurance. So those are people who constantly call their friends or constantly calling their partners. Okay. What did
like the
it?
girl I was talking about that couldn't make the decisions.
Yes.
No decision. Well, let me see. What you think I should do? What you think I should do? Like I get sometimes you do need somebody else's thought, you know what I'm saying, opinion, like, okay,
Yeah.
well, let me see what you think about this. But so most of the time you're gonna make your own decision anyway, just that you might have a trusted confidant that you go to that you know that person's gonna have your best interest at heart.
Right. And
But
sometimes you need a second opinion, but you
yeah,
still have to be able to make decisions on your own. And I
right.
feel like you have to constantly. And so anxious attachment usually comes from people who were abandoned that may have abandonment issues or insecurity
Or
issues
been cheated on.
or been cheated on. Yes, that would be an anxious attachment.
Yeah,
So
but
the
I
third
feel
one,
like once you go through a certain process of dealing with those shadows and working with that hurt, it shouldn't be an issue.
right. And once again, learning how to have emotional regulation because
Hmm.
anxious attachments have no, they're highly emotional.
Because
Highly,
if you trust yourself, then you should trust the decisions that you're making, including the people that you're bringing into your life.
exactly. Touche, nigga. Touche.
Touche.
Okay. The next one is avoidance attachment. And what that is, you're distant, unemotional, and avoids closeness. And that's usually people who have been rejected.
Yeah,
And
I used to be
to the
like I used to be avoided real bad.
yes, and they're scared to let people get close because you've been hurt. The people that you have had close to you have betrayed you in some form or fashion or hurt you. So
Like
now you have a wall up
it's like
and you
it's the
will not be
person that
vulnerable.
you're supposed to be able to depend on. You can't. A prime example of what that would be with, like, baby. Say if you got a kid with somebody and you can't never depend on that person to do what they're supposed to do. So if you deal with somebody else, then you're gonna have that. That's gonna be a big thing if you never took the time to sit down and got no help
And
or worked on yourself for that.
or a lot of people who are avoided attachments get good people that don't
Mhm.
hurt them and harm them, and they end up doing what we call self sabotaging.
Yeah.
They don't feel like they deserve somebody to be that good to them, or they're thinking like eventually they're gonna hurt me. I'm gonna
Right.
go
Or
and
they
fuck it up
just
before they. I'm gonna hurt them before they hurt me.
hurt people. Hurt people.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
But I
I
feel
have.
like to prevent something like that before, like I see a lot of that happening when people jump from relationship to relationship to relationship and never take time for yourself. Like if you're just going from one person to the next person to the next person and never even sitting down and looking at, okay, well, what's the common denominator in all of these situations, which is usually yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So if that is, then okay, so what's really the problem? Is it me or
Right.
is it all these? Is everybody ain't shit or am I just attracting ain't shit motherfuckers like Cat Williams said?
Or
Maybe
am I? Or am I
you
the ain't
just an
shit
ain't
motherfucker?
shit motherfucker.
And so for me, I have. That's what I am coming out of. Avoidant attachment,
Yeah.
avoidant the attachment style. Because for me, I know, and I was just speaking candidly, a lot of stuff with my sorority sisters, I cut them off because it was some situations that happened, but also too, I felt some type of way, and I was like, you know what? Let me cut this shit off before I get too deep in and my feelings be hurt. And
Right.
I have had a lot of friends that I have cut off
Me
and
too.
just stop talking to because it may have been
But
a
I think
situation.
sometimes life just takes you in different places, man.
Yeah, life take you in different places, but I'm just a lot of situations I have cut off because I felt some type of way, and instead of me openly communicating how I felt, I just be like, "Fuck it," and cut it off because I'ma hurt your feelings before you hurt me because you got me fucked up.
But no, I'm gonna tell you usually exactly how I feel.
Yeah, I've cut a lot of people off and ain't said a motherfucking
And
word.
I will cut people off if I have, you know what I'm saying, if I have to, after
Yeah,
I have discussed and tried to talk and tried to do, if
yeah,
I,
because you'll
I'm always,
communicate and you
yeah, I'm
communicate
gonna
and you
express
talk.
how I feel, even if I get a little shaky or have to cry and take some deep breaths. I'm gonna tell you how I feel.
And see, I don't do that. I get silent. I get silent. They're my red flags. I get silent.
Yeah.
I ghost your motherfucking ass or I stonewall. And I know that. So I'm working on that.
But for me, what I had to learn is everybody's not capable of communicating the same way that I am. So I have to give them time to process what I done said.
Mm-hmm.
Because I send your ass a PowerPoint
Or send somebody 5-page letter paragraphs
at 4:30
at
a.m.
4:30 in the morning. You be like, what the fuck is
So
who
I
is up
said that,
typing?
and I said what I said.
Motherfucker done hit me at 4:30. I was like, bro, this how I know this my friend. Motherfucker done text me 5 paragraphs at motherfucking 4:30 in the morning. Nigga, I did not want to wake up to this. I
I
had to
don't
tell
give
you,
a
nigga.
fuck.
I be like, bro, I don't want to wake up
When
to
I
this.
said it. Who ass you gonna be?
You gonna fuck up my day. I got to wake up to this shit.
Good. You shouldn't have did whatever the hell you did.
But that's one thing I can say. We have always been able to openly communicate.
Yeah.
Because for me, I can openly communicate. So I'm gonna say that I mirror the communication style of who I'm dealing with too.
Me too.
Big
Well,
time.
I
But
don't.
you
Well, a
I
little
do.
bit. It just depends on. I'm gonna give you what you give me, but I'm still gonna communicate how I communicate.
Yeah, I don't. I mirror communication styles. And you always openly communicate and say what you gotta say. And so I'm gonna say what I got to say back to you. And
Yeah,
then we'll argue. And then we'll be like, and we'll go on like the shit never happened.
yeah, because we
Say
be
what we got to say. We had Bird and them scared we went on that trip.
where we went to Florida because we were arguing.
Yes.
See, you ain't get on my goddamn nerves.
They was arguing
What
so
was they scared for real?
yes. They was
I
like,
didn't feel like we was really arguing though. I just thought we was having a hard conversation.
but yeah,
Cause I just said what I needed to say. I did, and I wasn't even mad no more. I didn't care.
right, we had hard conversations, but when you dealing with people who are not communicative like that, then it's looking like we arguing and making a big deal about stuff.
I ain't
So
even do that like that. I apologize.
me and you were going back and forth. We went back and forth the whole time, but it wasn't like no cussing nobody out. It was just like, bruh, what
Yeah.
you
Because I think I
you
do
know
remember telling you, first of all, you're not finna talk to me like I'm your children. Shit, because who the
then we got to the hotel room. This motherfucker up at 4:30. Tell me, y'all get some bed, bruh. I'm sleepy. Can you be quiet?
And then
Motherfucker had a
well, it wasn't my fault you ain't want to let nobody else drown.
right. I was like, bruh, why you got all these lights on? Can y'all be quiet? Bird was over there like, okay. Yeah,
Now,
we gonna be
Bird said, I'm
quiet.
going to go downstairs with Cammy. She, me, I think we went to the beach.
No, this is when we stayed in that first hotel. That first
Okay.
night on the way up there, we stopped halfway and stayed in Macon or wherever the fuck we stayed. And we didn't get there until like 2:30 in the morning. And you got up at like 4:30. It had
I
lights
prefer
on.
that much sleep. I always get up and go have me a cup of coffee. It don't matter. If we go to bed at 3, I'm going to be up at 5.
Bruh was up at 3:30, 4:30 in the morning talking
It
about
might have
going to
been
get
6. It
breakfast.
wasn't no 4:30.
No, it was
Because
not. It was
the hotel don't have the breakfast until like 6.
but you was up before 6, me andering around in the room with lights on, taking showers and shit.
Well, Who gonna be my ass is the question that I'm still stuck on.
Oh shit. We didn't argue though when we went to Arkansas, but we did
We
argue when
did
we
not.
went to Florida.
We were, because I think we was both in different places in life.
And
For
we went to
real.
Arkansas, and Arkansas was more of a relax.
It was. That was the best. That was one of the best trips I think I ever taken. And that sound bath that we done in that wood cabin was so dope.
It was. And we burned fire and just had a good time.
It
Walked
was-
around the city. We went and
Who
ate.
was
It was
that with us? Shaquilla went with us
the
too.
Quillas. We had a good little time. I bet it's probably done changed now. Probably not the same town
I don't know.
anymore.
I'm gonna talk about that full moon when it comes to, if you like, for me trying to get myself to where I am okay with being able to have discernment. Well, the bottom part it says having discernment to utilize being able to identify the green flags. So for me,
Mm,
doing this full moon that we just had, it was last night, and it focused on like releasing your fears. So if you are
mm-hmm.
scared, like you talked about, all of the attachment styles usually come from some form of a fear.
Yes.
So if you are able to, do a little work on yourself and sit down and write down the things that really make you scared in general, and when it comes to dealing with other people, it's something that's called shadow work. And what you use is,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm working with the moon, I would work on write down those things and those character traits, and those are things that I want to release from
Yeah.
me to open up my heart space in order to be accepting of the green flags, and be able to move forward in relationships, whether platonic or romantic, to be able, what I'm saying, to interact in a healthy manner and not hold on to the anxiousness or the anger or whatever that's preventing me from being in situations where the flags are green and not a place of toxicity. Because usually for me, in my experience, is when I am dealing in a place where things are not healthy or it's a toxic environment. It's usually it's mirroring where I'm at in life, or it's
Mm-hmm.
mirroring how I feel about myself.
Mm-hmm.
So if I let go of those character traits or those aspects of myself, when you let go of the toxicity, the only thing you can bring in is a good place, safe place. What's the opposite of toxicity? I really hate that word, but that's the only one I could think of at the time.
Oh.
Authenticity, maybe.
Mm.
Well, you can
You can be toxic, authentically be toxic.
authentically toss. Yeah, that was a tongue
Safe,
twister. Huh?
a safe space, safe, harmless.
Yeah, safe space.
They got a whole psychological terminology. So the polar opposite of toxic people are neutric people.
Mm.
While toxic people absorb energy and attention, neutric people lift up and energize others.
So right, I would rather be in a nutric. Spell that.
Nutric, nutric.
Okay. Yes.
So not
So
only
doing it,
that,
work with it back to that thing or whatever. So you write down those aspects of yourself, and you know what I'm saying? You can sometimes, you can even go as far as writing down the pros and cons of each one of those character traits. And
mm,
if there's no point in, if the cons outweigh the pros, then what you holding on to it for?
right. Another opposite of toxic is healthy.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Why we didn't think of that?
I
I went
don't
with
know.
barbecue. That was random, but okay.
Hmm.
So
No
yeah,
one.
working with the moon, and then if they also allows you to do the 30, 60, 90 technique, which allows you to work in a certain, give yourself a time limit on growth.
Hmm.
So
Some short term goals.
yeah, short. Yeah,
Because if most people work better with short term goals, because that's
yeah,
something that they working on gradually instead of just let me go head first. Let me dive deep.
right. And Trey Songz voice.
Dive deep.
That ain't what he say.
What he say? Dive in.
Hmm.
Yeah, I could
I'm
listen
talking
to
about
Trey
in
Songz.
it.
Ooh,
What you
ooh. Girl, I
say?
could not listen to Trey Songz for a short period of my life because that song, his music was traumatic to
Well,
me.
you know, and he sound like a goat sometimes.
But he was originally a rapper,
I believe it.
and his manager told he was a barber. He was a
Mhm.
barber,
I
but
thought
he
he
was
was
a rapper.
handsome though. I liked his brown skin.
Yes, he was a rapper, and his manager told him that it was too many rappers out there, and that he would look good, and so he needs to be a to swoon and croon to the ladies,
And he did it.
and he did it. But he was hauled out here raping ladies too.
He was what?
Girl, that's why he ain't been in the city. Girl, he got so many rape charges. Press
No,
past.
I don't understand why would you get a rape charge but somebody probably was just gonna give it to you anyway.
That's what I don't understand about Mystical. Girl, he back in jail for the umpteenth time.
I think maybe they just the whole aspect. Well, we should talk about that one day. But I think
Like,
that's just a
why do
kick
you
for
keep is
them.
that
Like just to just like a like some how some people role play and they like to do certain things. I think maybe that's like a kink for them.
to
Like some
rape
people
somebody?
like feet shit, huh?
Or maybe it's a form of, and I ain't justifying, maybe it's a form of
But that's
barbarism.
a kink. Like I get off on that shit.
Yeah, no. Or what has done happen is in the industry, people so used to just doing the shit,
Just being able to do what they want to
just
be.
being able to do it, and you run up on the wrong motherfucker, they be like, no, bruh, I'm finna sue your ass. I'm pressing charges because you got me messed up.
Rapist
Because,
is definitely a red flag, bro.
yes, definitely a red flag. Okay, so some more green flags. So we get up off of here. But the main ones we was talking about emotional connection, positive communication. So the emotional was emotional security, emotional availability, emotional maturity, emotional safety, and emotional regulation. Others are self responsibility and accountability.
Hmm.
Relationships where the other person supports your personal growth, self reflective, empathy, vulnerability, spirituality, self sufficiency, healthy hobbies, honors boundaries, independence, transparency, the ability to be yourself around them, respect and value each other's boundaries, and the ability to regulate your own nervous system. Those are the green
I like mental agility.
mental agility.
Yes, because depends on the person. Like for
Mhm,
me, when you well not necessarily just personally for me, but I know most people who fall under the same zodiac sign as me,
mhm.
um, we're gonna require some mental agility.
Yeah, so that would be somebody who has your core. Y'all have the same core beliefs. I forgot that was a green flag too. I
Yeah,
didn't get that deep into it, but same core beliefs, same ideology on certain things. And so for you, you need somebody who play mental gymnastics with you.
yeah, you're gonna have to be able to keep up. Period.
I remember
That's
I
what I
said
think.
that you got mad at me. I
I did
told me
because I thought you was saying it like I was playing games with people, and I'm just like,
no,
nah, shit. My mind just that's just how my mind works. I don't know. I can't turn that shit off.
no,
And it
gymnastics is a
really made me
whole
sit and be like, damn, it's like what? Let
because gymnastics, baby, they be doing a whole lot. They be flipping. They be motherfucking doing the flow routine. They be on the horse, the
But
parallel
I
bars.
think to a certain extent, like the person doesn't have to actually be able to, like their mind doesn't have to necessarily work like mine. You just have to be open enough to be okay. Well, I might want to just go sit down and read this book or watch TV or whatever, and just let me do what I'm gonna do, because I'm gonna be watching TV, reading a book, playing on my phone. I might go make some soap. I might make candles. I might go do all this shit within 45 minutes.
What they call it? They call that sapiosexual.
Yes, you. I have to mentally be attracted to you. Oh, it's not gonna. It's gonna be like desert time.
Sapiosexual. Sexual
And it doesn't have
seduction.
anything to do with ADHD. So I don't. I hate when people say, "Oh, you have ADHD." No, I don't. My mind
Sexual
just moves at lightning
seduction.
speed. I don't know what else to tell you. You're not gonna medicate that away.
Yeah. You just mentally just like to do certain
I'm
things
smart.
mentally.
The fuck?
Sensual seduction.
Damn. Hello.
Can you hear?
I can hear you barely.
Oh, somebody was trying to girl my 3-year-old to learn how to call me on video call. Jesus be offense. She calls me at nighttime right before bed and just be wanting to sit on the phone. Don't
Well,
be one of
maybe
those
she
girls.
like you.
Don't be one of them people when you get older that got to be girl. People be on video chat
I
all
like
day
video
long.
chat, not all day though. You
I
know
do.
what?
I
When
like
I
it
worked
too
at
sometimes.
school, when I worked at a regular school, the kids would. I walked past the little girl, and I was
Yes.
like, "Hang your phone! What are you doing? I'm on FaceTime with my man."
That's what I'm talking about. Or with
I
your
said,
friends
"What you
all
you
day.
you on FaceTime with your man at school?" I said, "I would get on that face, man. Hey man, she in class. You got to call. You gonna she gonna call you back. Click. He at work, and she at
At
school,
school.
and y'all on FaceTime." And I told the one little guy, I said, "Hey, you need to break up with him, because he don't care about you. If
Right.
he,
Cause
he
why
don't
is
care.
y'all
You up here trying to get finished with school, and he wants you to be on FaceTime." I said, "Nah, that's scary. Y'all need to break
yeah,
up."
that's what I said. I these kids be falling asleep on
Yeah.
FaceTime. It'd be
I
like
think
it'd
it's
be more than
different
one of
you-
them. It'd be about 5 or 6 of them on there, just
on
on the
the group
phone,
chat. Yeah.
on a group chat, which is fun. That probably would be so
It's
fun
fun. It ain't no
if
different than
we had had that.
but I've fallen asleep on the phone when I was young. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
Yeah.
it's just different. But I like FaceTime though, because it allows you, especially if it's somebody that you don't see, you know what I'm saying, like all the time.
Uh-huh.
And you want to be able to see expressions and that type of shit. I think it's relevant.
Yeah.
But the all day long, like you was saying, like that little girl that was in my class, man, if you don't put this phone in your book bag, because I'm finna take
Be
you
at the store
to somebody
trying to check out on FaceTime and ain't nobody saying nothing, just holding the phone. Man, what? With
yeah.
earbuds in.
But to me, that falls into the same line of uh that
Anxious
why
attachments.
do you watching somebody's location all the
Yeah,
time?
that's an anxious attachment.
Yeah, that's not good. Well, you got any more flags?
Although we've come to the end of the road,
Oh,
still
we at
I
the end.
can't
Well, let me read
let
my prayer.
go. It's so natural.
You gonna finish it?
You belong to me. I
Hey,
belong to you.
all right. You is crazy. we are root. We are root of your root and soil of your soil, bone of your bone and blood of your blood. We boldly and graciously thank our ancestors for their guidance with our connection to source and to gaining peace in our mind, protection from monitoring spirits, and the ability to send negativity back to the sender. The wisdom to communicate truthfully from an open heart space and allow forgiveness to continue the open heart space place. The clarity to see success and accept joy into our lives while sitting in a safe place. The ability to create necessities for health and good energy. We overstand, understand the strength and power that's being bestowed upon us. We accept the responsibility of the gifts passed down to us. We walk in your strength and power today and every day. Ashe.
Ashe. T.
What is that you done put on there?
T. Praise
Girl,
the Lord
I'm
in
not.
heart. Thank you, Jesus. We love you.
Okay. Ashe. Bye,
Ashe.
baby. Bye, food.